Hello, everyone. Welcome to Minor Football Fans Podcast. Your good home for all things Premier League football. I'm so glad to be back. I know we've been out for a minute, but I'm so happy to be back. This is our live watch along for the game at Stamford Bridge between Chelsea and Liverpool. And if you guys already know, I'm an Arsenal fan. And if you don't know my prediction already, or rather what I want to happen, then you probably don't even know me. And I've really not done a good job. But we'll get to that first before the game kicks off. But before we get into that, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining us. Please hit that subscribe button down below. We give you live watch alongs like this with the big games. And then we also have our podcast that comes out every Tuesday after the Matchweek. So hit that subscribe button if you are new. And if you're not new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. We love you so much. We love you. Thank you so much for always sticking with us and continually coming back. Thank you. We love you. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you all are having an amazing Saturday. It is a beautiful Saturday. It's currently level 15 right here where I'm at, and it could be whatever time wherever you are. So I hope you're enjoying your Saturday, or you enjoyed your Saturday. Let us know in the comments what team you support as you're watching. Let us know in the comments what team you support and who you have winning this one too. Also, so thank you so much. Before we get right into the before we get right into the lineups, yes, bring the lineups because there have been some interesting changes from both teams. Both teams really shocked me with their lineup changes. So we'll get into it in a minute. But before we get to that, let's talk about some early results from the day, some of the early games that kicked off earlier in the day. The match week pretty much started yesterday, Friday. Match week kicked off on Friday with Bournemouth hosting Fulham. And wow, kind of like a repeat for Fulham from last week. Last week, they scored first. And then they went on and conceded 3. Pretty much what happened last week. Fulham against, I don't know, it's taking some time. I'm trying to remember who they played last week. I guess Villa picked up their first win against Fulham last week. Raul Jimenez opened the scoring for Fulham, and then Villa put 3. And pretty much the same thing happened this week. This same week against Bournemouth away from home, Ryan Sessegnon opened the scoring in the second half, and right straight Bournemouth scored 3. Can I just shout out this guy, Antoine Semenyo? He's having the season of his life. I mean, I know we're 6 games in, right? But no one has more goals than him other than Haaland. And no one has more assists other than him than Jack Grealish. That is crazy. He's having the season of his life. And let me tell you guys something. I have him on my FPL too. I literally got him this week on my FPL. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, Bournemouth flying. This is their best start to a Premier League season since, I think, 2014, 2015. I can't really remember. But yeah, this is their best start. And the Iriola has these boys playing football. It's so good to watch. Watching Bournemouth, to be honest, is a joy. Like, I'm not even trying to glaze them or whatever. Like, watching Bournemouth is a joy. It's a joy to watch Bournemouth, and I'm excited to watch Bournemouth. Except when they're not playing Arsenal. If they are playing Arsenal, I'm not trying to mess with them. But yeah, that's how the match week kicked off. 2 goals for Antoine Semenyo and a comeback win for Bournemouth against Fulham. And then this morning, or wherever you are, it could be afternoon. It was afternoon for you. Leeds hosted Tottenham Hotspur, and it was 1-1 at halftime. Leeds pretty much controlled the game, and then Spurs, through Kudos, who I also have on my FPL, also got the winning goal for Spurs. Good result for Spurs. It was kind of a bummer for Leeds because I think Leeds did enough to be able to get a draw. They could have gotten a draw. Dominic Calvert-Lewin missed some good chances and here and there. But again, as I said, Spurs flying. And I go back to my prediction where I said they'll finish 6th. And as I'm rethinking my prediction about them finishing 6th. But that will come in January. We'll talk in January when January comes. If you are tuning in, thanks so much for watching my Football Fans Podcast. This is a live watch along between Chelsea and Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Again, if you don't know who I'm rooting for in this game, then you probably don't know me. But we'll talk about that towards the end of before the game kicks off. Right. So what was I? Yes, Leeds, Spurs. Again, Leeds. This is not a bad result for them, really. I mean, a loss obviously is a bad result, but a bad result is not. It's not really a bad result for Leeds, considering where they're at and the other teams below them and how bad the other teams below them are performing. So it's not really a bad result for them. We're not going to say too much on it. And then obviously my team, Arsenal, comfortable, proper, well worked out win against West Ham. Goes from Declan Rice against his former team and Bukayo Saka penalty. Good result on his 200th appearance, or is it? Yes, 200th appearance for the club. It's good to see him get the goal. Good milestone. I believe it was 100 goals and assists in Premier League for him in 200 appearances, which is pretty good return. So this is what it is. Nuno, tough week for him. He was able to salvage draw against Everton last week on Monday. Monday. And then facing Arsenal as your second game. It's really tough. I'm saying this international break is coming at a good time for him. And then also Manchester United. Everyone expected them to win it, to be honest. Ruben Amorim was under pressure, but he wasn't really under pressure because apparently the board was still going to back him if he had lost this game. Right? If he had lost this game, the board was still going to back him. So yes, he was under pressure. He was under pressure to get results because this was his 50th game in charge of Manchester United. And in 50 games, when we think about it in Premier League, I think 39 matches, 17 defeats or something like that, 9 wins. The stats are along those lines, really. So yes, so there was pressure on him to win, but not pressure like if he loses, he'll get sacked, which is kind of weird. Like any other manager, he would have probably gone by now. But it is what it is. We're not going to read too deep to it. Manchester United fans deserve to be happy too. They got their win against Sunderland, and Sunderland, they are no scrubs. Sunderland were 5th in the league. They are no scrubs. They are actually balling. Like they are really playing good football. And some might say if you watch the game, some might say this game did not deserve to end 2-0. Well, that's football. Sometimes you don't get what you deserve. I personally feel watching the game, Sunderland did enough to have at least scraped a draw. They had good chances. There are a lot of penalty shouts, which no way you are giving those as penalties, really. So I agree with the calls from both the referee and VAR. Good game for VAR to come back up with. So good result for Manchester United, and I'm sure Ruben Amorim is like, why is there an international break now? Why? When we literally just got this game, this was a chance for us to build momentum into the next game. But they go for the international break. It's kind of sad. We'll see what happens when they come back from international break. I believe when they come back from international break, they play they play Liverpool next. Wow. They play Liverpool next. That's interesting. So yes, right after the international break, they play Liverpool. That's mental. I didn't even know that. So yeah, it would have been nice to get momentum really from this game, but it's a good result for both teams. So let's actually get back to why we're here, people. Let's get back to why we're here. Liverpool, Chelsea versus Liverpool. Let's go into the lineups. As I said, both teams surprised me with their lineup, and if you're a football fan, you will also be surprised with this lineup. Chelsea starting as always. Robert Sanchez is back in goal. Marco Corella, Badiashile. Chelsea have a lot of injuries, and I'm saying a lot. I'm not trying to say they have like 15, 20 injuries. No, they have a handful of injuries too, especially to key players, especially in the back line. I think Wesley Fofana is one of those players. Wesley Fofana is injured. Levi Colwell is just that'll probably be their starting back centre back partnership, and then also Chalba is suspended because of his red card that he picked up last week. So yeah, Badiashile comes in and Achepong comes out. I really can't tell you who that is. I'm excited to watch him play. I think this is the first game I've watched him play, so I'm excited to see that. And then you have your usual Gusto coming in, Caicedo and James playing in the middle, and then Neto, Fernandes, and Garnacho. Now my surprise comes in Garnacho starting. I thought maybe Estava would start because I thought Estava had built-in built up more in the tank, but it's Garnacho that starts. So that'll be interesting to see. He missed out last week against his no 2 weeks ago against his former team Manchester United. So I'm excited to see him play. He was an outcast at Manchester United. He gets his first start in the Premier League for Chelsea. So I am excited to see what he'll do, what he'll bring to this Chelsea team. And then you have Pedro up front. So that'll be fun to see. Now Liverpool, moving on to Liverpool. Liverpool, Alisson got injured midweek against Galatasaray in their midweek loss in the Champions League against Galatasaray. So he was definitely going to be out for this game. Now it's reported that he's also going to be out, I believe, till November, with a hamstring. I think the severity it found out that it was more serious than actually, thought of. But they have a good backup, just like they did a few years back with Kala. Now they have Mamadashvili. I hope I said that name right. Mamadashvili. He was a signing. I forget where they signed him from, but he's a good. He was the starting goalkeeper in that team they signed him from. Now he comes in. I'm surprised to see Bradley starting. But that shows the trust that Arne Slot has in him. And then you have your usual of Konate, Van Dijk, and Kirkers completing the back four. And then Arne Slot does what we've known him to do. He goes to his stride and true midfield of Gravenberch, McAllister, and Dominic Szoboszlai. What worked for them last season, it worked all season long for them last year, and he's gone back to it. He's put his bench Florian Wirtz, which comes as no surprise because Florian Wirtz hasn't really put up the performances. Don't get me wrong. Now Florian Wirtz has created the most chances in the Premier League, right? In fact, amongst the top 5 leagues, he has the most chances created. I think with like 21 or 25, something like that, something along those lines, right? So in terms of him creating chances, yes. But then in other things, like he's just not been on it, and that was kind of expected. He's coming into the Premier League. He's not that type of physical type of player. So it would take him a minute for him to adapt, right? And we expected that. So he goes to the bench, and the slot turns to his tried and true the midfield of Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai, and then you have Gakpo and Salah on each wing, and then Alexander Isak, nice to see him against Chelsea. I look forward to it. We already know what he can do in Premier League. I look forward to it. We're 1 minute away from kickoff. I'm kind of bummed that Ekitike could not start. I think Ekitike has done so much and has put so much credit in the bank to be able to start these big games. But it's on a slot call. It is what it is. We're not going to read too deep into it, But yeah, I'm excited for it. So now, before the game kicks off, I'm going to give you all my prediction for it. As an Arsenal fan, again, as I said, if you do not know, I'm an Arsenal fan. So as an Arsenal fan, if you don't know which way I want this game to go, then you probably do not know me. I want Chelsea to win this game. Now, will Chelsea win the game? That's a whole nother question. I'm going to go for a draw in this game. And that would be an okay result as an Arsenal fan. I'll take it because we'll still be top of the table with on goal difference. I'll go for a draw. In this, I'll say a 2-2 draw. I think the game will be a 2-2 draw. It will end a 2-2 draw. We're just right at kickoff right now. Yeah. So yeah, I do have this game ending as a draw. I look forward to it, and I'm here to bring all the reactions, everything with everything to make this a fun time. So thank you for sticking with us. Again, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Man of Football Fans Podcast. We're literally on the verge of kickoff, and the game has kicked off. Liverpool with the kickoff. Deep ball. And Robert Sanchez gets it. This should be fun. People, this should be fun. It'll be a fun game. It should be a fun game. Let's see. Enzo loses out. Cucurella gets it back to not Enzo, sorry. Caicedo loses out, gets it back. Now Reece James on the ball. Looks like Reece James is playing in the midfield. I'm not really trusted that, to be honest. Like, I don't trust him as a midfield player. I won't lie to you. But it is what it is. He plays a ball down the line for Neto. but that goes to Van Dijk. Goes to keeper. Oh my god! No, I'm tripping. People, I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Um, almost. Joao Pedro almost cut out the goalkeeper. Ball out throw to Liverpool. Stay hydrated, people. Stay hydrated. Okay, so yes, where were we? Yes, so Gravenberch with the ball to Van Dijk. Back to the goalkeeper. You know what? Liverpool have lost two games back to back, right? And so there's this. Oh, what? That was a crazy ball by Gravenberch. Gravenberch to Bradley, back to Konate, to Mo Salah, to Bradley, who Salah gives it to Enzo. That's a foul. No, no foul. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Who do we have as the referee? I forget his name. Anthony Taylor. We have Anthony Taylor as the referee. Isak gets his first touch on the ball. Bradley plays it over the top for Dominic Szoboszlai. Caicedo is there to cover. Reece James with the follow through. Back to the goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. This should be fun. This should be fun. I'm excited. Hopefully Chelsea can keep 11 men on the pitch this time. Hopefully they can keep 11 men on the pitch. Their last 4 games, they have lost 3 of their last 4 games. They have gone a man down. Be it that against Benfica, it was towards the end of the game. But yeah. So Caicedo with the ball down in the middle of park. Plays the ball down to Garnacho, but Bradley intercepts. Bradley still has it to Mo Salah. Mo Salah plays it to Dominic Szoboszlai, who cushions it. Isak to Gakpo. Gakpo hits it against Achepong. Yes, Achepong. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Right? And that's a foul. That's a foul on... Gakpo should have done more. Gakpo with the ball on the wing. Liverpool has them. McAllister. Gakpo again. To Kirkes. Kirkes puts it in. Oh, that was a delicious ball. Back to Gravenberch. To Bradley. Liverpool have started this game with fire, with vigor, with force. They have started this game with force. Again, let's bring you the lineup. Starting with Chelsea. For those of you joining in, this is the lineup, the Chelsea lineup. Sanchez in goal. Gusto coming in at right back. Yes, coming in at right back. Reece James down mid. What a ball! Oh, too much from McAllister. Too much from McAllister. It looks like Gusto is in the middle. This is kind of weird. So James technically was meant to be in the middle. Well, it looks like Gusto is in the middle and Reece James has gone to right back. And then we have the Liverpool lineup. Florian Wirtz on the bench. And the slot has returned to his tried and true. As expected, Mamadashvili punches it up in the air. Chelsea have it. That should be a foul. Why is that not a foul? Anyways, McAllister plays a good ball. Oh, he misses it. McAllister plays a good ball. I'm all over the place, people. Plays a true ball to Gakpo, and Achepong just touches it out for a throw. Kirkers with the throw. For you guys, for context, not even context, just so you guys know, this game in the past, I think 2 seasons has ended a draw. So that's one reason why I went for a draw, yes, but another reason is because a draw is better than a Liverpool win, and I don't think Chelsea would be terrible, even though they have started the game on the back foot. Okay, Chelsea, Gusto. It looks like Gusto is the midfielder. This is interesting to see Gusto being in the midfield instead of Reece James. It's interesting. That would be fun. I don't really know him as a midfield player, but that should be fun. Achimpong driving with the ball. Fouled. Goes to Gusto. Anthony Taylor plays on. Goes to Enzo Fernandez. To Caicedo. To Badiashile. Badiashile goes to Enzo to Cucurella. Cucurella to Garnacho. I think this is Garnacho's first touch on the ball. Garnacho cutting in, plays it to Badiashile. But they shoot with a driving ball to Gusto. That should be offside. That should be offside. But it goes out for a goal kick. That should be offside. Yes. Oh wait, maybe not. He was actually offside. That was narrow. That was quite close. Konate would have played him on. That was the offside. My bad, people. No wonder. I was like, why did the last man put the flag up? Okay, let's see Liverpool with the goal kick. Mama Dashvili. That'll take me a minute to get on, people. That'll take me a minute. Caicedo back to Subslide playing as the attacking midfielder. To McAllister, Isak to Gravenberch to Musala. Musala driving at Cucurella, plays it to Isak. Ooh, ball behind Salah. Isak tries the 1-2 ball behind Salah. Salah is going at the corner. Cucurella defending really well. You know what? Cucurella has really grown on me. Not just the fact that he's on my FPL, but I think he's become a way better defender. Like, I remember his first season, he was all over the place, really all over the place. But he has grown on me. He's been good to watch. He's been a proper defender. Corner for Liverpool conceded by Pedro Neto, doing his defensive side of the job. Corner for Liverpool. Let's see who taking it. Is it Cody Gakpo? Cody Gakpo to take in the corner. Ooh, Sanchez almost missed that. Foul, and the Chelsea get the free kick. Sanchez is lucky there. Sanchez is really lucky. I don't know how that's a foul really, but I don't see that how that's a foul really. He's lucky that's terrible. Ooh, he keeps it in. Cucurella keeps it in. Joao Pedro. Ooh, Garnacho is gone. Oh, Mama Dashvili comes out to get it. Mama Dashvili. I need to say that like a million times just to get that on point. Mama Dashvili. Mama Dashvili is out to get it. Garnacho was literally true on goal. Beautiful ball by Joao Pedro. Sprinted out of his box, Mama Dashvili. Bad issue. Cucurella plays a down ball to Garnacho. Garnacho goes ahead of Bradley. Let's see. Garnacho against Bradley. This should be fun to watch. It looks like Garnacho survived. Garnacho survived! Yay! Reece James. It looks like Reece James and Gusto has switched again. Ooh, good ball by the shield to Cucurella. Cucurella has a ton of space. That was terrible. Ball with Garnacho. Comes back to Garnacho. To Enzo Fernandez. Crosses it in. That is a Mama Dashvili ball. Chelsea looks to have grown into the game. Wow, what a ball. Achepong cuts it out. Badiashile. What do you over under? I know I predicted 2 goals, but over under. What do you think this game will go? Let me know in the comments. Over under. What this game will be. Let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are tuning in, this is live watch along for Chelsea versus Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Liverpool win this, they go back on top. If they draw it, they remain second. Chelsea win. I really don't know where Chelsea is in the Premier League table, to be honest. Where are they? Matches. No standard. I meant standards. Chelsea win this, they go above Manchester. They go to 6th. They go to 6th. With Manchester City here to play. Okay. Good to know. Yeah. So Chelsea win this, they go to 6th with Manchester City here to play. Liverpool win this, they go back on top. And I just want a draw. Or you know what? Chelsea win. Either Chelsea win or they get a draw. That's my own prediction really. I would love that. That'll make my day really. But yeah, Caicedo in the ball in the middle of the park. By the shield, plays it to Joao Pedro. Ooh, cut out by Konate. Salah driving. All he do, plays it to Isak. By the shield is there to guide it out of. That was a terrible. I don't know what Salah was doing there. That was a terrible ball, really. Good defending by Badiashile. Plays it to Pedro. Pedro gets intercepted. And then Salah is on the ball. Tries to play a true ball to Isak, but Badiashile is there to cover it up. Excuse me. I still think there's something wrong with this Liverpool team. Like, ooh, Konate has been gone. Gusto is back in midfield to Garnacho. Joao Pedro got back to Enzo Fernandez to Cucurella. Konate got done by Joao Pedro. Good for Cucurella to keep it. Konate has been on something lately, really. He hasn't been his old self. I don't know what it is, but we can all attest that something has been going on with Konate. I'm just going to leave that there. Ooh, good. Joao Pedro, Caicedo goes to Gusto. Oh, cross blocked by, and Gusto gets it to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto against Kirkers. Pedro with the cross just out, too far out. Chelsea look like they can cause damage. They could cause some damage to this Liverpool team. Konate has been on something lately. You guys tell me in comments. But I think Konate has been. Liverpool are not the same. Don't get me wrong. Like, these are the same players playing, but this is not the same team. Like, something's just wrong. I don't know what it is. I can't put my hand on it. It's not even just the new signings, really. Like, the whole team has just not been on it. Good clearance by Badiashile. Reece James with the clearance, thumping it upfield. Looks like that's a Van Dijk ball. That's a train to Chelsea. Mamadashvili plays it back to Thompson to Van Dijk, and Van Dijk couldn't control it. Gusto with the ball, plays it back to Achepong. Achepong to Badiashile. Badiashile to Gusto. Caicedo gets past McAllister. Cool, that's a goal! That is a goal by Caicedo! He just has one in his locker. He just has it in his locker. What a screamer! What a screamer by Moises Caicedo! What a screamer! Oh my days! What a screamer, Moises Caicedo! He gets past. I'll replay it for you guys. But Moises Caicedo, he just has it in his locker. Every goal he scores is from range. Wow, what a goal by Moises Caicedo. I love this. Well, actually, Van Dijk is on my FPL. But I love this. Look at it. Caicedo, Gusto to Caicedo, gets past McAllister, fakes Van Dijk, and just thumps it in the top corner. Nothing he could do. Caicedo with the fake shot. Ooh, gets Van Dijk out and just thumps it in the top corner. Wow, what a goal by Moises Caicedo. Wow, that is a goal. People. That is a goal. Wow. That's fake. That's fake shot. What you do on FIFA, you do fake shot and get that fake shot got Van Dijk out the way. Just got him out the way. Got Van Dijk out of the way and allowed him space to shoot. What a goal. He just shoots it. All his goals are from range. All of it. It's crazy. What a goal. Oh, are they losing it? Gravenberch was able to save that. Plays a down ball. Badiashile was there to recover it. Back to Cucurella. But that fake people. If you Joao Pedro is in on here against. Oh, Chelsea have found their groove. Joao Pedro against Bradley and Van Dijk. He gets the crossing. Might just be too much. Yes, it's just too much. That's a train for Liverpool. But let's just go back for a minute, right? So Badiashile plays a ball straight to Gusto, who is in midfield, because in midfield two of Gusto and Caicedo. Gusto then plays a one-touch pass to Caicedo, who gets a wonderful skill in to get past McAllister, and then drives and then fakes the shot, and Van Dijk goes one way, and then he fires it in top corner. What a goal! Chelsea leading 1-0. If you are new and you are watching the show, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Man of Football Fans Podcast, your go-to for all things Premier League football. Live watch along between Chelsea and Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Liverpool coming off back-to-back defeats. Chelsea coming off a win in the Champions League and a loss in the Premier League last week against Brighton. Oh, Garnacho is in. Can Garnacho get that? Yes, Garnacho against Konate. Plays it to Cucurella. To Caicedo. Caicedo with a top over the ball that Kirkers sees. Nice defending by Kirkers. That ball by Sanchez to Garnacho was... What a ball. Cucurella is on the ball. It's all Chelsea at this moment. Oh, bad cross, that's out. Cucurella with a... only God knows what type of ball that was. But that's out. Wow. Look at that. Ball to Caicedo, one-touch pass. It's great skill to get out of McAllister and just fakes the shot and tops it in the top corner. Look at that. His skill. Fakes Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes and it's top corner. What? I can't get over that fake. That shot fake. Or fake shot, whatever. When you do it on FIFA, it's crazy, right? But to see it in real life is crazy. Because Van Dijk actually flew. Let's see, can Liverpool respond? Isak on the wing against Caicedo. Isak has 4 defenders. Cody Gakpo. Ooh. Cody Gakpo, subslide. Weak attempt. Ball came to him speedily. He was offside. Gakpo was offside. Good block by Badiashile. It was offside, but good block by Badiashile. Wonderful attempt. So Gakpo tries to play the ball to Isak, but then Isak leaves it. And he goes to Szoboszlai with a weak attempt on his right foot, I believe. Yes, on his right foot. And Badiashile blocks it. Wow, what a game. We are 20 minutes in? Just below 20 minutes. We have Reece James on the ball now. To Gusto. Good defending by Achepong. Good defending. No, you don't play in your own 18 like that. Anyway, they were able to get out of it. Badiashile with the ball. Badiashile has a lot of... No one is closing on him. Like, I know he's in his own half and all, but Liverpool I'm used to is like high press Liverpool, and they're just leaving Badiashile to have time to pick out passes. And funny enough, he's actually a good passer too. Okay, Salah. Oh, Badiashile. Badiashile, I must say, has been on it from minute 1. Badiashile has been on it. I have to give him his flowers. He's been on it from minute 1. So shout out to Badiashile. Give him his flowers. You know. We are 20 minutes into the game. Chelsea lead thanks to a screamer. And I mean a screamer by Moises Caicedo. This is Man of Football Fans Podcast. Your go-to for all things Premier League football. Thanks so much for tuning in our live watch along between Chelsea and Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. So far, so good. It's been a fun game. Chelsea have been on top. Again, the goal by Caicedo. Wow. Would this be 3 defeats in a row for Liverpool? Or can they scrap something? Let's see. Sanchez. Mm. Oh, with a ball for Neto. Neto is off. Ball out. Ball out. What a ball. That was almost perfect. Almost. Almost by Rich James. Almost. It's weird seeing Arne Slot in positions like this. It's weird. I don't know. For me, it's weird seeing him in positions like this. But anyways, trade for Liverpool. Chelsea have the ball back with Neto. Okay, now Liverpool have the ball back. Carter stomps it upfield. Isak loses out to Achepong. Van Dijk with the header away. Gusto. Caicedo with the control. Ball out for a Liverpool. That should be a Chelsea trade. That should be a Chelsea trade, really. It's all good. Liverpool have the trade. Let's see. Ball out. Konate. Konate just plays a loose ball out. Ball out for a Chelsea trade. Right in Liverpool's half. I told you, Konate is on something, really. He's been on something lately. He's not been his regular self. He's been on something. Chelsea are literally on top Liverpool in this game. Literally. Imagine if Chelsea scored 2 before halftime. Do you think Liverpool win? Like, let me know what you guys think. Because I think if Chelsea scored 2 before halftime, Liverpool ain't win this game. Best case, they'll scrape a draw. Best case, they'll scrape a draw. But if Chelsea scored 2 before halftime, Liverpool ain't winning this game. And I'll leave it there. Let's see. Ball with Van Dijk, plays it to Konate. Konate to Bradley. Bradley to Salah to Bradley again. Loses out to Enzo Fernandez. Now Bradley is on the ball. To Gusto. Gusto to Neto. And Chelsea are moving. Rich James to the goal scorer Caicedo. Caicedo to Achepong. To Badiashile. Badiashile has been on it. To Garnacho, that's a foul. That's a foul by Bradley. That's a foul. Foul, clear foul. From the back. That's a clear foul. Chelsea tried to go short. And then Taylor calls it back. Okay, let's see what Chelsea will do on this free kick. Let's see. Would it be Pedro Neto or Reece James? Looks like it's Pedro Neto. Gusto with the shot. Caicedo. Back to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto against Bradley. Seizes him. Plays a ball. Mamadashvili gets it out. Comes and gets it. Plays it out to Mo Salah. Mo Salah is against Reece James. Send him back to Mamadashvili. Mamadashvili plays to Van Dijk. Subslide, that's a foul. Wow, that Anthony Taylor is letting a lot go in this game, really. He's really letting a lot go in this game, I won't lie. He's letting a lot go. Salah gets the ball back. Salah against Badiashile. And Badiashile defends it with the help of Enzo Fernandez. Let's see. Enzo Fernandez, what will he do? To Joao Pedro. And it looks like Joao Pedro is off. Joao Pedro is off. He's off. He's off. Offside. Joao Pedro should have timed that, because if he had timed it, oh my, he would have been through on goal. He should have timed it. It is what it is. Ball over the top. Corkez. Pedro Neto is defending. Good defending by Pedro Neto. Good defending by Pedro Neto, doing his defensive side of the job. Good defending. What a defense, because Kirkes was on there. Whew. Cole Palmer on the bench. Oh right, and then I forgot, Chelsea also have Tosin. Tosin is out injured too. Tosin, you know him, the guy from Fulham, on the bench. Sanchez thumps it downfield. He finds the Kirkes touches it for a Chelsea throw. Gakpo and Casta fighting. Sorry, not Gakpo. Gusto. Gakpo gets out of the middle. That's a foul. Foul on Gakpo by Rhys James. As he should. Konate on the ball. Plays it to Subslide. Back to Gravenberch. I don't know. Gravenberch. We'll stick with Gravenberch. Gravenberch to Konate. Konate plays it to Isak. Isak to Salah. Salah to Bradley. Corner Bradley back to Salah. Salah tries through the leg, but that goes out of bounds. That goes out of play for Liverpool throwing. Quickly to Bradley. Konate is on the ball. What will he do with it? Back to Bradley. Chelsea, no space through the middle for Liverpool. No space. Van Dijk to Cody Gakpo. Back to Van Dijk. Gravenberch. It is Gravenberch. Gravenberch to Cody Gakpo. Is that a foul? I don't know about that. Let's see. Szoboszlai is down, holding his back of his knee. Yes, by Caicedo. That's a Caicedo foul. Yeah, that's a foul. Yeah. Yeah, Szoboszlai, foul on Szoboszlai by Caicedo. I don't know why he was holding, like, it was like, he looks like he was in pain, but that did not look like a really painful foul. Anyways. To Van Dijk, to Konate. Back to Van Dijk. To Cody Gakpo. 1-on-1 with Rhys James. Gets the better of him. He tries the 1-2, but that goes out of play for a Chelsea goal kick. That's a poor ball by Sanchez to Gakpo, to Isak against Achipong. Back to McAllister. Van Dijk to McAllister. Ooh, makes him slip. Konate plays it to McAllister. Back to Van Dijk, Mamadashvili, that's his name, Mamadashvili. To Van Dijk to McAllister. Oh, that's not a foul. Come on now, Anthony Taylor, that's not a foul. McAllister was picked off but was deemed a foul. That was not a foul. That wasn't a foul. I don't know. Come on now. Cody Gakpo on the ball. Back to Gravenberch. Back to Gravenberch. To Mo Salah, who finds a way to get out of that. I don't know how he got out of that, and he's fouled by Enzo Fernandez. But referee plays on. Back to Szoboszlai. Caicedo is on a thin leash. Konate to Van Dijk. Gravenberch to Kirkers. That goes out of play. That's a Chelsea throw-in. Chelsea have been on top. What, 30 minutes or just a little above 30 minutes? And ball out by Sanchez. Garnacho, wow, that's a foul. No! That's not a foul! Oh, he loses it to Gusto. Oh, Gusto did not play it right. Oh my god. Kirkes goes Szoboszlai to Gakpo. Liverpool on top. Oh, Kirkes is on goal. Oh my god, why did he shoot? Cucurella snuffs it out to Enzo Fernandez. Kirkes was on it. He could have shot it. He tried to return it to Salah. And then Cucurella was on there. Let's go. That's a foul by Bradley. That's a foul. 1-2. That's a yellow card to Bradley too. Yellow card to Conor Bradley. Kirkes had the opportunity to pull it. He had the opportunity to pull it and he just did not pull it. He tried to cut it back for Salah and it was a weak cut back that Cucurella was able to sniff out. So free kick for Chelsea. We have James and Neto. We're about 10 minutes away from halftime plus stoppage time. Ooh, Neto. Ooh, too far for Neto. Try to play 1-2 quick, cheeky free kick. Cheeky free kick that nearly worked. Nearly. Close. Bradley to not Bradley. Konate to Szoboszlai to Salah. Salah against Cucurella, tries to play a true ball. Badiashile is there. Badiashile again. Badiashile is becoming a household favorite. Well, on this live watch along, yeah. Konate back to Gravenberch. It's weird that Conor Bradley is the first name in the book. I thought it would be like Enzo or something. Okay, I said that. Anyways. Van Dijk to Gakpo to Isak. And he loses it to Achepong. Achepong driving through. Final ball. Throwing to Chelsea. He was on a run. Garnacho back to Sanchez. Sanchez with a... I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, but... But Konate is on the ball now. Back to Mamadashvili. To Van Dijk. Van Dijk with the long ball that is snuffed out by Rich James. Subside picks it up. To Neto. Neto is on. Neto is bursting. Neto is busting. It is a against Van Dijk. Ooh, gets the pullback. Konate clears it for a corner. Neto was on the burners right there. He kicked on the burners and he was out. Subside loses it. And Kirkes is out of the picture. And Neto just puts on the burners and is going. And Van Dijk closes the window. But Neto is still able to get the crossing. And Konate is there to clear it up. Let's see. Corner for Chelsea. First corner, each team with one corner each. Short corner taken by Chelsea. Neto to Gusto to Cucurella. Very cheeky to Garnacho. Ooh. Ooh, that was cheeky. Millimeters away. Millimeters away. Cheeky. Cucurella pulls it back. Ooh, Van Dijk tries to bend it around Van Dijk. Oh, he's the goal actually. He's the goal. He's the post actually. Garnacho against Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a penalty. That is a penalty. That should be a penalty. That should be a penalty. That's a penalty. That should be a penalty. On first look, that should be a penalty. Szoboszlai against Garnacho. I don't know what Szoboszlai was doing there against Garnacho. I don't know. Okay, so Garnacho is going. Szoboszlai. Okay. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. He was already going to the ground. I stand corrected. That was me overreacting. I'm sorry, people. That was me overreacting. That's definitely not a penalty. That's not a penalty. That's just who's getting a yellow? Someone's getting a yellow. Maresca is getting a yellow. Is it Maresca? Yes, Maresca. Chelsea boss getting a yellow. Yellow card for Enzo Maresca. I don't know what Szoboszlai was doing there, to be honest. That's a foul by Enzo Fernandez. First look at it, like in real time, I thought that was a penalty. But Garnacho was already falling and Szoboszlai just literally touched him and he went on the ground. That's not a penalty, no way. I mean, I've seen what's given. I mean, let's talk about Liverpool Galatasaray, right? Like, that, what was given in that game was a joke. The penalty given in that game was a joke. Let's be real. Badiashile, corner for Liverpool. Out of Badiashile, Isak with the pressure and corner for Liverpool. That was a joke. That penalty against Liverpool Galatasaray, that was a proper joke, innit? But it is what it is. We'll see what's given. So if this was given, I would have been surprised. But yeah, that was a penalty. Corner shot to McAllister to Szoboszlai, who just thumps it. Gakpo is there to clean it up. Gakpo against. Good grab by Sanchez. To Garnacho. Garnacho is running. Garnacho is running against Szoboszlai and Bradley. Not able to get it. Szoboszlai was able to. That's not a foul. Stand up. We're about 4 minutes from halftime plus stoppage time. Oh, Bradley made Garnacho sit. Bradley made Garnacho sit. Throwing to Liverpool. Ibrahim Konate on the ball. Back to Bradley. Van Dijk to Gravenberg, who loses it to Enzo to Caicedo in the middle of the park. Gusto is on here. Gusto plays a down ball to Garnacho. Ooh, what a touch. Against Bradley. Back to Enzo Fernandez. To Garnacho. Plays it back to Cucurella. And Badiashile is on it. Caicedo to Badiashile. To Achipong. To Gusto. Back to Achipong. And then to Badiashile. McAllister to subside to Salah. Go! Isak with the chance. Just over the top. Over the top. Good ball by Salah. Outside of the foot. Travella. Outside of the foot. Joao Pedro loses it to McAllister to subslide. Then Salah with the outside of the foot pass to Isak, and he just heads it over the top. Over the top. Good chance for Liverpool. Good chance for Liverpool. Ooh, that's a foul. Neto. Yeah, that's a foul. Joao Pedro loses that. That was a good chance for Liverpool. That was a really good chance for Liverpool. Again, if Chelsea score, we're just 1 minute away from halftime plus stoppage time, or rather 30 seconds away from halftime plus stoppage time. If Chelsea score before halftime, I don't think Liverpool is winning this game. Let's see how many minutes of stoppage time we get. Maybe like 2 max. Ooh. Conor Bradley on a tightrope. I don't think Bradley is coming up in the second half. I think Bradley will be subbed off in the second half. That was a foul. Just tips him. It's just a little tip. Just tiny tip on Garnacho. So we have 2 minutes, as I predicted. 2 minutes of added time. 2 minutes of added time to go. Yeah, Bradley is not starting the second half. Conor Bradley is not starting the second half. He's walking a tightrope. Against Garnacho, he's lucky he's not Pedro Neto. He's lucky that he doesn't have Pedro Neto on that side. But yeah. Okay. Very soon we'll bring you the halftime stats. Excuse me. So free kick to Chelsea in a somewhat dangerous area. Reece James. Ooh. Thumbs out by McAllister. Badiashile. Goal kick to Liverpool. It is the goal. Just gets goal of McAllister. Is that fake? I can't get over that fake. That fake that makes Van Dijk just boom. He makes Van Dijk, boom. That's literally how Van Dijk went. Boom. Subslide to Konate. Konate driving. That's a foul by Joao Pedro on Konate. Boom. Just boom. um, well, literally on halftime now. This should be okay. Yeah, we should be on halftime. Halftime. That brings us to the that brings us to halftime of this entertaining watch along. Time let me stop. Entertaining watch along between Chelsea and Liverpool. Chelsea lead 1-0. 1-0. We'll bring you the halftime stats in just a minute. In just a minute. In just a minute. Okay, everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, this is Mind of Football Fans podcast. Your good home for all things Premier League football. As always, I'm David. Thanks so much for tuning in on our live watch along between Chelsea and Liverpool. Chelsea lead 1-0. I didn't really have Caicedo scoring a screamer on my prediction. That wasn't really my thoughts. I didn't think that would happen. But that happened. Really, literally scoring a screamer. When I mean like scoring a screamer, I mean like did one skill, got past McAllister, did another skill, made Van Dijk go whoop, and then put it at the top of the net. So that I did have that in my top of my bingo card, but it's amazing. So let's bring you the halftime stat, shall we? Halftime stat. Pretty much even. Pretty much even. Chelsea, Liverpool. Chelsea with 3 shots to Liverpool's one shot on target, which was the screamer, really. The screamer by Caicedo. And then Liverpool, obviously, with the possession, because as the game went on, Liverpool started to gain more control in terms of possession. Really not doing anything with it, just passing left and right, whatever. And then obviously passes completed, not passes completed, total passes rather. Liverpool having more than Chelsea. Chelsea with the more fouls and Liverpool with the one single yellow card. As Maresca has been given a yellow card, but that doesn't count towards the stats really. But yeah, Chelsea, Liverpool with the yellow card. Again, I don't think I'm 100% certain, and I mean 100% certain, and I can bet my whole dollar on this that Conor Bradley will not start the second half. I'm going to leave that there. But yes, yes. But yeah, these are your halftime stats. Second half will just kick off in about a few minutes from now. So we'll get that right to you when that begins. But yeah, let's know what you guys think. As I said, I think this game will end a draw. But as the game has gone on, I don't see Liverpool doing anything. Liverpool haven't done anything, so I don't know. Again, I personally would want Chelsea to win. Or worst case scenario, it ends a draw. But I don't think Liverpool would do anything really. Let's see. Let's see what happens in the second half. Frimpong comes on. Alright, they have Frimpong. That's right. I was surprised Frimpong did start. I knew I was missing something. Frimpong did start. I was surprised. But but yeah, I'm 100% certain that I can bet my dollar on it that Jeremy Frimpong will be the one to come on for Conor Bradley. Tight contest at Stamford Bridge, really tight as you can see the stats. Chelsea have a one goal lead. Wonderful strike by Moses Caicedo. I'm going to shout out Badesh because I think Badesh has been amazing in this game. He probably will win player of the game, and that's kind of sad. But I think he's been amazing, you know. So but I'm sorry, I'm watching something. Yeah. But anyways, yes. So I can't wait for the second half to start. Well, 45 minutes away from knowing that Arsenal will be top going into the international break. Yes, we do have the international break coming up. That makes me kind of sad because I'm not really a big fan of international break. It's not like the major tournaments. But I'm still a football fan, and if it's on TV, I'll watch it. If not, I'm not really going to stress about it. Like I'll check the scores, but I'm not going to like stress about it really. So yeah, those are your halftime stats. Um, fairly tight contest. So yeah, yeah. Uh, where am I? Where am I? I'm a bit lost here. Okay, yeah. So as I said, Jeremy Frimpong will definitely come out for Conor Bradley. Like I had that happening. So Jeremy Frimpong will come on for. Jeremy Frimpong will definitely come on for Jeremy Frimpong would definitely come on for Conor Bradley. I don't know why I'm still hooked on that. I'm a bit distracted, really. But yeah, I don't know why I forgot that Frimpong was on this team. Like, looking at it, I'm surprised that he didn't start too. I'm actually surprised he didn't start. Um, but this is what it is. Some weird ass commercials on TV. Like there's just some weird ass commercials on TV. I won't even lie to you. I don't know. I'm just going to say it. Um, doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to say like weird ass commercials on TV. Really. Uh, I wanna take it. I wanna take it. I wanna take it anymore. I don't know if that's a song, really. I don't know where I heard that song up. But yeah, second half is all about. Oh, it's actually Wirtz. Florian Wirtz coming on. What is happening? I didn't see this. This was not my bingo card, also. I knew it was Conor Bradley. I didn't think it was Wirtz. I didn't think it was Wirtz coming. What? Oh, Bradley is going off, boys. Wirtz coming on. Wow, I didn't see that happening. Like you know what I mean? Like I knew Bradley was going off. Like that's the one thing I Chelsea about to kick us off for the second half. But Vert coming on, Subslide going to right back. It's interesting. Interesting. Let's see. So he tried his tried and true, and that didn't work, and he's brought on Vert. I thought it was Freepon going to come on. Gakpo, Gakpo is going to where to Vert to Salah. No goal, Connor. Is that Connor? Vert almost gets his first assist, even though it was kind of what's the word? Not how the normal assist to go. But Gakpo played it to Vert with the acrobatic pass, and I mean that in the nicest way because that was a skill pass, and then Salah couldn't just find it. Cucurella really good blocking. I think Cucurella infected that or affected that. That's the right word for it. But yeah, Gusto with the ball to Neto, back to Rhys James. Wow, it was almost 1-1. How quick the tables would have turned. Neto against Gakpo, back to Rhys James. Rhys James taking it back to Achepong. Badeshil. Ooh, Rhys James foul. Cody Gakpo on Rhys James. Wow, I didn't see that. Wow. Again, if you're just tuning in, welcome to Minor Football Fans Podcast. Your go-to for all things Premier League football. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is a live watch along between Liverpool and between Chelsea and Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Caicedo thumps it down. That's a Mama Dashvili ball. Mama Dashvili. Mama Dashvili. Mama Dashvili. Anyways, Chelsea, Sabuslai, back to Mama Dashvili. Going to thump it downfield. Rhys James with the header. That goes back to Mama Dashvili. What's the name? Kirkers is on the ball. Plays it to Reds, to McAllister, who just throws it downfield. He just throws it downfield. Achepong throws it out of play. That's a Liverpool throw. That's a Liverpool throw. McAllister driving to Salah. Salah hits it at Cucurella. Back to subslide to Konate. To Mo Salah. Salah picks out by Badershield. Badershield again. Badershield to Garnacho to Enzo. Enzo plays it to Gusto. Gusto has Neto wide. What will he do? Oh, what was that? I don't know what that was. Gusto to Neto to James, back to James. To Caicedo, back to James. Rich James to Gusto. Back to Achepong to the goalkeeper Sanchez. I hope Chelsea are not trying to go for the let's see it out type of thing, because I don't think that'll work with Liverpool. They need to get one more. If they get one more goal, Liverpool ain't coming back. If they get one more goal, Liverpool ain't winning this game. That's all I'll say. Let's see, Cucurella to Garnacho. Garnacho finds Caicedo. Caicedo finds Gusto, who I believe finds Achepong. Achepong to Rich James. Rich James finds Pedro Neto, but that is a Liverpool ball. Too much for Pedro Neto. Back to Mamadashvili. I know what, as I've said it like a number of times now, I've gotten used to it. I like the name Mamadashvili. I mean, maybe sure I'm getting that name right. Mamadashvili. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Well, 5 minutes. Well, 5 minutes past halftime, and Liverpool look like they mean business. They look like they are on it. That they've woken up. I guess that's the way to say it. Let's see if it will translate into a goal. Let's see. So Konate on the ball. I wanna take it. Wirtz. Florian Wirtz. That's a handball. Gusto on the hand. He's lucky, because if not, that would have been a Chelsea ball. Ibrahim Konate. Free kick taken quickly, Ibrahim Konate. Oh, ball over the top for Isak. Cucurella is there to defend. Isak saves it, and Badershield is there again. Cucurella to Garnacho. Oh, Garnacho loses it. He loses it to Gravenberch. Gravenberch shoots and Sanchez thumps it. Sanchez is there to clean it up. Garnacho just losing it in his own half. And ball goes out to Cucurella from Sanchez. Enzo Fernandez, that's a foul. Replay on Joao Pedro is on. Joao Pedro is going by himself. Blocked by Cody Gakpo to Neto. Neto shows too much to Kirkers, and Kirkers is on it. Shows too much to Kirkers. Joao Pedro should have played that ball. Ooh! Ball out for a Liverpool throw. Sorry, for a Chelsea throw. Chelsea throw. That's it. Lucky. Joao Pedro, if he had done more, could have gotten something out of that. Could have definitely gotten something out of that. Let's go. So Rich James to Achepong. Back to Badershield. I'm falling in love with Badershield. I won't lie. I don't think he's the greatest defender, but Cucurella saves it to Garnacho. Garnacho against Subslide wins that. To Mamadashvili, who thumps it out. Salah plays it for McAllister, and it's Salah against Badershield. 1-on-1. Salah. Out. Wide out. Salah was against Badershield. Cuts in. Cuts in, and just plays it wide. Badeshu. Badeshu is on the ground. Where's Badeshu on the ground? My man of the match is on the ground. Where's he on the ground? Ooh. Ooh. Has he picked up something? Ooh. That doesn't look good. My man of the match might have picked up something. Ooh. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good, people. My man of the match. Where's Badeshu on the ground? Ooh. Ooh, Badeshu. Ooh. Lavia. Lavia coming on. Liverpool making a double substitution. Oh, my man of the match is going off, people. My man of the match is going off. Not Mario Lavia, Romeo Lavia, that's his name. Romeo Lavia coming on for Badeshu. Rhys James looks like he's going to centre back, and Lavia is coming on to play in midfield. So Gusto goes back to right back. Wow, Lavia coming on. This is interesting. This is interesting. My man of the match is going off, people. Liverpool making two substitutions, Curtis Jones and it looks like Curtis Jones and Andy Robertson coming on. I'll guess that Robertson is coming on for Kirkers. That will be my guess, yes. This is interesting. Konate going off for Curtis Jones. So Gravenberch going into centre back. Is that what's happening? Gravenberch going into centre back. These interesting changes by Arne Slot, I would say. Interesting changes. Interesting. This is interesting. Gravenberch playing centre back along Van Dijk. And Robertson coming on for Kirkers. Wow. See, I told you of some. I told you of this. Konate is on something. He hasn't been the same. He has not been the same. But interesting substitutions. My man of the match. Ooh. My man of the match has been taken off, people. My man of the match has been taken off. It's all good. Oh, quick throwing to McAllister. I don't know what sequence of events just happened, but something happened. Jones is on the ball. Finds Robertson. Robertson with the little around the corner back. Neto. Stopped by Jones. Curtis Jones. I like Curtis Jones as a player. I think he's really good. I think he's also underrated too. Like, ooh, wayward ball by McAllister. Wayward ball by Alexis McAllister. Is that Thomas Tuchel? Oh yeah, that's Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel is in the stands. Thomas Tuchel. I don't know why he's in the stands. His name is England. His English team for the international break. Weird, Jack Grealish was not included. That one surprised me. Oh, Garnacho! Garnacho is on here. Garnacho! Tries to pull it back. No one is there. No one is there. What a ball by Sanchez to find Garnacho. What a ball by Sanchez to find Garnacho. We'll come back to that England lineup in a minute. Lavia picked his pocket picked. And Godi Gakpo loses the ball to Gusto. To Enzo Fernandez, who loses it to Szoboszlai. And Salah is long. And Sanchez is there to clean up. What a ball by Sanchez to find Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho should have just gone for it. But I think Gravenberch closed the angle, so he had to pull it back. But, wow. So back to my England rant, right? I was surprised Jack Grealish was left out. Jack Grealish and Phil Foden. And Wharton from Crystal Palace, I'm surprised they were left out. Really, like Gibbs White. I know Gibbs White is a fantastic player, but I don't think he's done enough. Like Forest haven't done enough compared to Wharton. Like I think Wharton should have been there, and Jack Grealish has the most assists in the Premier League. Jack Grealish has been revived. You know what I mean? Like I know we don't do international football on this channel, but like that was just shocking to see. Anyways, Lavia, ooh, great skill to get past two. Enzo Fernandez to Cucurella. Cucurella is driving to Garnacho. Garnacho against Subsla, 101. To Cucurella. Ooh. Can you find the cross? He finds it. Noto! Over the bar. Over the bar. Over the bar. Wow. Look at that. Garnacho to Cucurella. Cucurella with the stand-up cross. And Neto just... Oh, that's a corner. That's a Chelsea corner, actually. Robertson with the flick. That's a Chelsea corner. I thought he thumped it over the bar, but that's a Chelsea corner. My bad, dog. My bad, dog. It's a Chelsea corner. So Neto with the corner for Chelsea. Can Chelsea go 2-0 up? Neto with the corner. Out by Van Dijk. Ooh, throw it to Liverpool. Wow. That was a goal-saving header block by Robertson. I'm pretty sure if Robertson hadn't touched that ball, that was going in. But that Neto chance, if Neto hadn't touched that would have gone in. Sanchez with the ball. And he... Is that Gusto? Gusto is on the floor. Is it Gusto? No Gusto. It's Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro is on the ground. To Cucurella. He finds Cucurella. To Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez finds Romeo Lavia, who finds Mario Gusto. To Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has Robertson. That's a foul. No, that's not a foul. I misspoke. That should be a foul. Robertson gives it back to Caicedo. Oh, that's the lefty shot. Garnacho. Do you know what? Garnacho doesn't do anything special. I'm just going to say that. Garnacho doesn't do anything special. He just is quick. Neto. Ooh, just too far for Subslide with the back post defense. Just too far for Garnacho. So what was I saying? Garnacho doesn't really do anything special. He just goes and does some step overs, drives at the defender. He doesn't really do anything special, to be honest. I'm just going to say that and leave that there. Anyways, so let's see. After today, we have about 5 more games to go tomorrow. 5 games to go tomorrow. We'll talk about that as the live comes to an end, as the game draws towards its conclusion. But Saudi subs down the ball. He gives it to Salah on the wing. Salah to Szoboszlai. What will Szoboszlai do? Stand up cross. Oh, Gakpo! 1-1 Liverpool. Why am my hands up? What am I doing? Gakpo. What just happened? Szoboszlai with the cross. Okay, so it goes to Salah. Salah goes to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai stands up a cross that is flicked. Isak touches it, and that's technically an assist to Gakpo. I also have Gakpo on my FPL. So he touches Cucurella and touch by Isak. That's as good as an assist. That's an assist. And Gakpo is just there to finish it. Gakpo is there to finish it. Wow. Maybe, just maybe. I know why my hands were up. Like I'm not trying for a Liverpool. I don't know why my hands were up. Anyway, Gakpo with goal. It was a ball of stand-up cross that got deflected by Cucurella. That Isak kind of cushioned and Gakpo was on it. Technically, that would be an assist for Isak. Really, let me see. That would be an assist for Isak. Yeah, it's an assist for Isak. And it looks like Liverpool are on top now. Good save by Gusto. Chelsea ball. Good save by that's an assist for Isak. That's an assist for Isak. I have Gakpo on my FPL. I have Gakpo on my FPL. Good, good, good. We love it. We love it. Let's go. Oh. Cucurella. Where does ball? Achipong. Ball out for a Liverpool throw. I don't know why my hands were up, people. Like I don't want Liverpool to win. Like I really don't. But ball out, Isak. Yeah, literally just pushes it and Gakpo is there. Gakpo is just instinctive. Isak with the touch. Just look at that touch. Wow. And Gakpo is there to finish it off. Instinct. Striker's finish, really. That's a striker's finish. What a touch by Isak, I must say. What a touch by Isak. But go 1-1. 1-1 with let's see. Can Chelsea Romeo Lavia to Fernandez to Garnacho. Garnacho against. Oh! Pulled it back. Pulled it back. That was good. No one there to finish it. Chelsea don't have a striker. You know that, right? Like a drop Pedro. That's not a foul. Stand up. Stand up, Enzo. Oh. Salah. Salah. Is Mo Salah that's. Oh my god. What is Mo Salah doing? Again, what am I. Oh my days. Okay, so where to find Salah? He finds Salah. Salah is wide open. He has Gakpo to cross it to. He has Isak to cross it to, and he tries to go for the top corner and fluffs it. Fluffs it. Fluffs it. He just fluffs it. Ooh, Achepong is down too. Why is Achepong down? Another Chelsea injury. What's going on with Chelsea? What is going on with Chelsea and their backline? First it was Badiashile. Do you know what? I'm telling you, if Badiashile was in that sequence, Liverpool would not have scored. I stand on business. If Badiashile was on there, Chelsea would not have scored. I'm standing on there. Sorry, Liverpool would not have scored. I stand on that. I'm standing on that. But wow. Oh, Gary Cahill is there. But yeah, it looks like Achepong is. It looks like Achepong is going down. Achepong looks like he's out too. Wow. Chelsea. Chelsea are just going through centre backs like crazy. Chelsea. Um, why am I going with this? Chelsea. Um, going through centre backs. Literally going through centre backs. The German guy, not German, the Dutch guy hurt Heto coming on for Achepong. Gusto. Ooh. Ganacho to Cucurella. Back to Ganacho. And he's met. Hato. Yes. Hato, that's his name. From Ajax. Comes in for Chelsea losing their two back. Romeo Lavia loses the ball. Robertson. Neto against Van Dijk. Neto to Cucurella. He should have played it to Garnacho first time. But Garnacho against Szoboszlai. To Enzo. To Caicedo. To Lavia. Caicedo. Back to Rhys James. Rhys James who finds Gusto. End-to-end stuff, people. End-to-end stuff. Achepong and Badiashile were splendid. They were top notch. And now losing them. Florian Wirtz. Lavia. To Joao Pedro. Oh, terrible ball by Joao Pedro. That Mamardashvili. Curtis Jones with the ball. Back to Van Dijk to Mamardashvili. To Gravenberch, who is makeshift centre back. To Curtis Jones, who has a ton of space and a ton of people ahead. It's technically 4-on-3 now. Salah with the outside of the foot. Curtis Jones to Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo to McAllister. Blocked by Rhys James. Oh my god. McAllister with the shot blocked by Rhys James. And it's a Chelsea goal kick. Cody Gakpo finds McAllister, lays it on a platter for him. Blocked by Rhys James. And McAllister tries to find Cody Gakpo again. And that ball goes out for a goal kick. Look at that. Garnacho. Ball thumped by McAllister. Gakpo controls. Lavia. Referee says play on. To Cucurella. To Alejandro Garnacho. Ooh! Cucurella pulls it back, and there's no one to touch it. Look at that. Wirtz is on. To Salah. Wirtz leaves it for Salah. Wirtz leaves it for Salah. Salah against two. Sends it back to Gravenberch. Gravenberch to Van Dijk, back to Gravenberch to Curtis Jones. Wow. That's a foul. Anthony Taylor. That's a foul on Isak. Sorry, that's a foul on Rhys James by Isak. That's a foul. Yeah, exactly. That's a foul on Rhys James by Isak. That's not a penalty. That's a foul for Chelsea. That's a foul for Chelsea. Come on now. Anthony Taylor, come on. Come on. It's all good. It's all good. No hard feelings. Again, I know why I'm rooting for. I know why my brain is Liverpool ish. It looks like Ekitike is coming on for Isak. Is that what is happening? Isak is going to this. Isak has gone out of the game. Isak and Ekitike is coming in. Isak for Ekitike. Ekitike. I like Ekitike. Isak coming off for Ekitike. Ekitike, I like him. He got a haircut. And who is this? Oh, Chelsea making a bunch of substitutions. Joao Pedro coming off. Ooh, 38 Magouj. You know what? Chelsea's kind of weird. Chelsea's like weird. Like they have a bunch of players that are not really proven, but they are playing. You know what I mean? Like they just have a lot of players that on their team. Anyways, so yeah, that's one of the substitutions, and then Ganacho. Oh, Esteval is on. Oh, I didn't even know that. So Ganacho goes off for. I think that's Neto. Oh, that's a Chelsea corner. I was so busy with the substitutions. Esteval coming on. Yeah, Neto going off for Esteval. Esteval, corner for Chelsea. Corner for Chelsea. Let's spell that right. Esteval. Shots. Esteval to. Here's the last Chelsea sub. To Caicedo, to Esteval, to Gusto, who goes wayward, to Verts, and his touch was not good. Esteval, that's not a foul. Stand up, Esteval, stand up. Enzo Fernandez against Soboslai. A lot of substitutions have come in. Okay, so Caicedo to Gusto to Rich James. Rich James finds Esteval. Ooh, tries to not make him. Robertson is on it. Robertson is driving. Robertson with the cross. Too far for Salah, I believe. That is a Liverpool throw-in. Good job by Cucurella. That's a Liverpool throw-in. See Robertson just stopping it. So, are we still on for the draw? I said a draw. I said a 2-2 draw. So, it looks like we're still on for the draw. 1-1 draw. We'll take it. We'll take it because that leaves Arsenal still on top by goal difference. So we'll take it, right? Gusto with the ball. Who plays a random? Ooh. Soboslai. That's a yellow card to Dominic Soboslai. Wow. Yellow card to Dominic Soboslai. Anthony Taylor giving a yellow card to Dominic Soboslai. That was a crazy ass. Looking at it, game time. Looking at it like real time, that was a foul, but then slowing it down, there was nothing to it. It is what it is. Soboslai with the yellow card. Move on. So what was that? I was checking the standings. Yes. So if yes, Gittins Fernandez. Oh goal, no! Oh my god, almost. Gravenberg with an almost on goal. Good ball. Gittins finds Enzo. Enzo goes, and Gravenberg almost with the own goal. Wow. Just schemes it. Corner to Chelsea. Esteval. Maybe Chelsea can snatch it. Caicedo, Ekitike. Ekitike comes out on top. Throwing. Good defending. Ekitike. I love Ekitike. Ekitike. Throwing to Chelsea. Chelsea have looked more lively, especially after those substitutions. Almost an own goal. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh, Gakpo. Gakpo is on it. Bonner's on. Gakpo is on it. Gakpo! Ekitike. Soboslai blocked again. To Florian Wirtz. Oh. Lavia Thompson out for a throw-in. Wirtz should have shot it. He shouldn't have cut it, but he should have shot it. Anyways. Curtis Jones to McAllister. To Florian Wirtz. To McAllister. Ekitike to Florian Wirtz. Who finds Gakpo? Gakpo to Florian Wirtz. Too many touches. Esteval. McAllister is there to stop it. Esteval. What's his name? Esteval. And Curtis Jones. Van Dijk. I feel like this deja vu to me. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because in the supposed deja vu. Oh, that is terrible. That's a foul. That was a foul. What was that? That was a foul. Gusto is lucky. That was a foul. Gusto is lucky. That was actually a foul. That one was a foul. Is that Arne Slot with the yellow card? I think Arne Slot getting the yellow there. Yeah, Arne Slot is getting the yellow. Oh, both coaches are in the referee's book. Both coaches. Wow. That was a foul. Anthony Taylor got that one wrong. Rhys James stomps it upfield. And Caicedo is on there. Esteval finds... Oh, two of them. Enzo and Gay was there. Rhys James. Rhys James to Gusto. Two of them. No, that was bad English. I'm sorry, people. Were there? Two of them were there. Uh, I don't think both were there. Gittins against Subsly. Gittins! Oh, what a save by Mama Dashvili. What a save. Esteval. Esteval curls it, Mama Dashvili. Mama Dashvili, he curls it, and Mama Dashvili is there to block it, to save it. What a curl. Curling effort towards, it looked like it was curling in, and Mama Dashvili is there. Mama Dashvili, 2 saves back to back. First one against Gittins, curls it, saves it. Then Esteval blocks it, saves it too. Let's see. I believe this is Enzo Fernandez with the corner. Let's see. Mama Dashvili thumps it out, or punches it out rather. Gusto, 1-on-1 against Musala to find Rhys James just ahead of him. Finds Caicedo, back to Rhys James. What's up with Chelsea and these short corners? Ooh. Esteval, is he on? Back to Gusto. Yeah, he's off. That's what I thought. He's off. Liverpool is bringing on. It's like we're going for the draw. It looks like Liverpool is going for the draw. Endo. Endo looks to be coming on. I don't know who he'll come on for. Maybe Granberg. Ooh! Esteval finds Magay. Oh, touch too much. Touch too powerful. And Mama Dashvili was there to clean up. He was in on there. The touch was just too... Oh, miscommunication between Gakpo and Robertson. Robertson has gotten the ball. How did Robertson get the ball? Sanchez clean it up. What was Caicedo doing there? I don't know what Caicedo was doing there. Ball for Gittins that might just be too much. Yes, that might just be too much for Gittins. Oh, Gay had a chance. The touch was just too powerful. It was just too... His first touch was just too much. Looks like McAllister is going off for... Looks like Alexis McAllister is going off for Endo. So we have about 4 minutes before the end of regulation time, and then obviously we'll have maybe like I'm going to guess. I was on point with my first half guess. I was on point with my first half guess. I'm going to go 5 minutes of extra time. 5 minutes of extra time. Yes, we'll go 5 minutes of extra time. Wow, but this has been a game, really. Ooh, Gay against Mamadashvili. Oh, Lucky got that one out. That's a foul. Foul by Salah on Cucurella. Yes, we have 4 minutes plus extra time. So yeah, as I said, I think extra time will be... I'm going to say 5 minutes. I'm going to guess 5 minutes on this one. Let's see what happens. Let's see. After the game, we'll bring you the full-time stats, talk about the game for a minute, and... Can there be a winner? Can there be a winner? Can Chelsea get the winner? Chelsea train. Can Chelsea get the winner? Hato finds his way out of that. Romeo Lavia, he finds Gittins. Can he get it? Oh, too much. Gittins with the touch too much, and Szoboszlai was able to clear it. What a ball! Just too much. He pushed it out too much. Okay. Gittins on it again. Hato. And it's Caicedo. It's Caicedo! Wow! Almost just over the top. I think that's a corner. Is that a corner? Caicedo again with going for back-to-back screamers. Look at that. Mamardashvili just getting a hang of it because that was dipping. Mamardashvili getting fingertips on it. That was dipping. It was like, shoop. Esteban with the corner. This is anyone's game, people. Anyone's game. Looking more like Chelsea's, but it's anyone's game. Esteban with the corner. He gets it back. Finds Rich James. Rich James with the ball. And is that Gay? I think that's Gay with the header. Oh no, Enzo Fernandez with the header. And ball is out to Szoboszlai, who finds Ekitike. Ekitike finds Salah. We have 5-on-5 here. Szoboszlai. Sanchez wide. Good move. Szoboszlai putting that one wide. Wow. We have 30 seconds away from full time, and then obviously we still have regulation time. Or rather, 30 seconds away from end of regulation time, and then we still have extra time. See how many minutes of stoppage time the referee put on. Oh, that's wonderful by Enzo Fernandez. And Enzo Fernandez finds, oh, Mama David is there. He tries to play a true ball to Esteval, and Mama David is there. Let's see. How many minutes of extra time would we get? And what a save by Heto. Oh, 7. I was close. 7 minutes of stoppage time. We still have 7 minutes to play. 7 minutes of stoppage time. Would we get a 1-1 draw, or would we get a Chelsea winner? Ooh, Grittins. Okay, I see you, Grittins. With the through the legs. I see you. With the nutmeg, I see you. Gusto with the ball to Rhys James. To Heto. Heto has come on and has done a decent job. Lavia finds Esteval. Can Chelsea find the winner? Esteval! Oh, Enzo! My God! Wow! That was a ball by Esteval. Look at that. Free header. And he just... he hits the post. Come on. Esteval. Enzo Fernandez, Szoboszlai loses it. And that's it. Gakpo and ball out for play. Wow, Enzo had it. That was if it didn't hit the post. If he did not hit the post. Fernandez too, that was miscommunication between him and Gertens. Miscommunication between him and Gertens. Endo. Why is Endo playing right back and Szoboszlai in midfield? I don't get that. I don't know what Slot is doing, but Endo should be playing the right back and then Szoboszlai in midfield. Well, Szoboszlai is physically more better, or what's the word I'm looking for here? Szoboszlai has more endurance than Endo, so I guess that makes sense. He can go back and forth, no problem. His endurance is crazy. Gakpo getting past Esteval. Wow, what a defensive work by Esteval. Esteval finds, too much. Just too much for Endo. Thought he could find Endo with a true ball. Just what a walk by Esteval. Got the ball off Gakpo and almost played Endo in. Sorry, not Endo. Enzo Fernandez in. Vert on the ball. Finds Curtis Jones. Is there a late winner in here? Let's see. Cody Gakpo. Esteval is there again. Esteval finds Gay, and that one just goes for Gravenberg. 4 minutes left to play. 4 minutes of stoppage time left to play. Is it possible we get a winner? I mean, I'm good with a Chelsea winner. I won't lose sleep over a draw, but Ekitike to Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones wide. Wide over the bar. Over the bar. Over the bar. Good skill by Ekitike. Over the bar. First touch got him too wide, and then it was over the bar. And the slot must be furious. He's fuming, innit? He's fuming. Let's see. Is there a late winner in this one? Come on, Anthony Taylor. That's not a foul. Come on. Come on now, Anthony Taylor. Is against Manchester United. Liverpool's next game is against Manchester United. That should be fun. We'll be here for Ekitike to Robertson. And that's a goal kick. Ooh. 2 minutes plus to go. Rich James finds Mario Gusto. Is there a winner in this one? Ooh, Mario Lavia finds Cucurella. Chelsea are going. Cucurella finds Gittins. Let's see. Is there a winner? Fernandez to Cucurella. To Esteval! And it's Esteval! It's Esteval! It's Esteval! Oh my god! It's Esteval! Chelsea have won it! Chelsea have won it! Burying offside flag. Burying offside check. VR check. Chelsea have won it! Oh my god! It's Esteval! It's Esteval! Oh! Burying offside flag. It's Esteval! Wow! Cucurella! Oh my FPL! Let's go! 95 plus 3. Liverpool are down. Liverpool are down, people. Oh my god. Oh my god. Esteval. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. Look at this. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Give me a minute. Let's look at this. Wow. Wow. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Okay, so Cucurella finds Enzo. Enzo finds... He's on. Enzo finds Cucurella. He's on. Enzo finds Cucurella. Cucurella cuts it back. And Esteval is there to finish it. The one rule for a winger. Always be at the back post. Always be at the back post. Esteval was there. The one rule as a winger. When the ball is on the other side, always be at the back post. There's no VAR check. That's a goal. That is a goal. That's a goal. Everyone was onside. That's a goal. The goal stands. Van Dijk. What's Van Dijk doing up there? Chelsea. I'm losing my voice for Chelsea. What is going on? I'm losing my voice for Chelsea. What is going on? I'm losing my voice for Chelsea. What is going on? Esteval. Wow. Maresca is gone. Red card to Maresca. Maresca is gone. Is the game done? Wow. Back to back defeats for Liverpool. Chelsea are Chelsea. Wow. Liverpool. As Maresca is gone. Free kick. Oh my God! Chelsea have done it! Chelsea have done it! Chelsea have topped Liverpool at Stamford Bridge! Chelsea have stopped Liverpool at Stamford Bridge! Oh my days, people! Oh my days! Wow! 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 Esteval with the 90 plus 6 winner! Esteval with the 90 plus 6 winner! Oh my God, back-to-back late winners against Liverpool. Back-to-back late winners. First against Crystal Palace, now against Esteval. I'm losing my voice for Chelsea. This is what it means, people. This is what it means. I'm losing my voice for Chelsea. Oh my days. Wow. Chelsea have taken down Liverpool. Chelsea have taken down Liverpool. My God. Wow. Wow, I did not have that on my bingo card. I had a draw. A 2-2 draw. I had a 2-2 draw. I didn't have a... Wow. Wow, what is going on? Liverpool back-to-back 96 minutes. Wow. Oh my days. Wow. Esteval coming in clutch. Esteval. Oh my God, give me a minute, people. Let me get my voice back. This was me screaming. Oh my God. Wow. Liverpool, 3 defeats in a row. 2 last minute goals conceded. Back-to-back in the Premier League. Wow. I did not have that happening. I mean, I'll take it, but I mean, it's still a long season, but wow. 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 That was not my bingo card for Saturday. Wow. Chelsea take down the champions. The champions have suffered their first back-to-back defeats. Whew. I need a minute, people. I need a minute. Wow. Let's bring you the full-time stats. Let me just leave it up there. Full-time stats. Let me just leave it up there for you. Wow. Let me just leave it up there for you. Wow. Oh, holy smokes. Holy smokes. Wow. Back-to-back last minute goals conceded by Liverpool. What is happening to Liverpool? Esteval. We'll break it down in a minute, but wow. Oh, I'm just taking it in. What a game. What a game of football. Wow. I'm just going to leave the full-time stats there for you. Wow. Esteval. Wow. Let me just gather my thoughts, people. Let me gather my thoughts. We're almost there. We're almost there. Let me just gather my thoughts. I've left the stats for you all. Wow. By the way, Zomereska got a red card. Got a second yellow and got a red card. Look at the goal. Okay, so Caicedo plays it to Lavia. Lavia plays it to Cucurella. Cucurella plays it, drives and plays it to Gittins, right? Gittins drives, plays it to Enzo. Enzo, plays a true ball to Cucurella. And like every rule, they tell you when the ball is on the opposite side, go to the far post as a winger. Go to the back post as a winger. And he did that, and he slides and passes it through Mama Davide. Look at Enzo running. Enzo Maresca running. Look at him running. About to pull his hamstring. Look at him running. Running. Wow. Wow. Chelsea. All the subs were amazing. Okay. Let's round up. Let's round up this stream. Right. So we have the full-time stats here. Equal shots on goal. Chelsea had 6 shots on target. To Chelsea finished with more possession, more passes, more fouls. And Liverpool finished with 2 yellow cards to Chelsea's none. Okay, so let's see. I predicted for Chelsea and Liverpool to end this game a draw. 2-2 draw. Right? And I was like, if Chelsea win, I'll also take it. So what does this mean? Well, it means that Chelsea are now 6th. That's what it means. It means Chelsea are now 6th. What does it mean for Liverpool? It means Liverpool are now 1 point below Arsenal going into the international break. That's what it means. Let's talk about Chelsea for a minute. Right? Chelsea had 9 players missing. Their 2 starting defenders were out. See me losing my voice for Chelsea. That's crazy. I didn't know this day would ever come. Right? Chelsea losing 2 defenders. Literally playing Rich James at centre back. Bringing on Heto. Enzo Maresca threw on some subs. That wow. Game changers. The subs were game changers. Greetings, amazing. McGay, amazing. Esteval, player of the game. Let's forget what's his name? Bandershiel. I don't forget his name right now. Bandershiel. Let's forget Bandershiel. Let's forget Achepong. All those guys, forget them. I know I said they were my player of the match, but Esteval is my player of the game. Actually, I stand corrected. Caicedo. Because it's Caicedo that started that move. Caicedo is my player of the game. After him is Esteval. Esteval came on, I was lively. Did you see the defense he put in? Just the defensive work rate he put in. Did you see what he put in? Wow, what a game. So that's what it means. Chelsea 6th. 4 points behind second place Liverpool, who sits 1 point behind us now going into the international break. Come on, vamos, come on. That's what it means. I'm sorry if you're listening because I'm screaming into the mic. But yeah, that's what it means. What a game. Liverpool now suffer back-to-back defeats in all competition. Last minute goal against Crystal Palace. Penalty to Galatasaray. Now last minute goal to Chelsea. 90 plus 6. Liverpool suffering what they used to do to other teams. I don't know if that's karma really, but Liverpool suffering it. Crazy, people. Crazy. I can't remember. I didn't ever think of myself to be screaming for Chelsea, you know? I didn't ever see myself screaming for Chelsea. But that's crazy. What a game of football, people. Live to its absolute best. Live to the hype. This game was amazing. And people, that's not all. The Premier League still continues tomorrow. Aston Villa taking on Burnley. Everton take on Crystal Palace at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. I've gotten that down, people. I've gotten that down. Newcastle taking on Forest at St. James Park. Wolves hosting Brighton. And Premier League Matchweek 7 ends with Man City taking the trip to London to face Brentford. Wow, at the GTEC Community Stadium. That's what Premier League has for us tomorrow. I'm excited. I'll definitely be watching some of the games, not all. Not all because of obviously I'm going to church. Like church is more important. You all should go to church if you could. But yeah, that's what the Premier League has for us tomorrow. But what a game. I'm so gassed right now, people. I'm in ecstasy right now. I don't know if I used that word correctly, but that's what I feel. Ecstasy. Wow, what a game of football. Esteval. Esteval coming up clutch. Liverpool back to back to back defeats in all competition. Back to back last minute goals conceded. Game winners conceded. This team, man. This team. I'm so happy. Arsenal top of the league. 1 point top of the league. Obviously, we still have 31 more games to go, but it's a start. It's a start. It's a start, definitely. This, as I said before, this Liverpool team is not honest. Something is definitely wrong with this Liverpool team. He went back to his tried and true, but that did not work. Something is not just right with Liverpool. We'll talk about this more on the pod. The pod comes out Tuesday. We'll talk about this on the pod. I can't wait to break all this down for you all tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, please, I hope you subscribe. And if you're a regular, thank you so much for tuning in. We all love your kisses as always. I'm David. I hope you all have an amazing weekend and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. As always, I'm out. Peace.